All right, welcome back from that break. If you've just joined us, it's Good Morning Abuja, your favorite breakfast show. And yes, we just watched a backgrounder on the role of CCTV in enhancing public safety. Now, in Sena claims, you find out that because there are CCTVs everywhere, when a crime is perpetrated, you could always, go back to those footages and see what had happened, so you could know where to start your investigations, all of that. Now, let me not say too much about that since I'm not an expert, but I have an expert who is joining us virtually, and he is Abdurrahman Alawode. He is CEO, Raytech Energy Solutions. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me, NT Abuja. Good morning, Nigeria, and good morning, NT family.
All right. Now, there was a backgrounder, and then from my opening, when things happen and you need to carry out an investigation, you can always go back to those footages. Can you explain to us how CCTV can play a role in further enhancing public safety?
Good morning once again. CCTV camera plays a vital role in enhancing public safety in several ways. One of the ways is it serve as a deterrent to criminal activities. When a potential criminal want to carry out an unlawful activities, it deter or it discourage him from carry out such act. Because you will have know that CCTV camera is recording, will be recording his activities, his lawful activities, whereby used against him in the court of law. So, firstly, it serves as times to potential criminals in carrying out his activities. Another way uh, in which CCTV camera enhance public safety is that it prevents crime, because criminals also know that if they carry out an activities, it will all the footage, CCTV footage, and will serve as evidence against them in the court of law. Another way in which CCTV also enhance public safety is that it provides a rapid response to incidents such as fights, accidents, or suspicious behavior, by providing a real-time information, a remote information for responder, the immediate responder, so as to respond to such a case. So whereby provide a public and safety for our environment. It also serve as an it aids investigation and evidences by providing a CCTV footage against the criminal in the court of law. And also, it's also serve as a traffic management and accident, whereby where there is a reckless driving or accidents in a place, it provide a real-time information for a quick responder, like policemen or firefighters, or road safety officer, so as to swing into such action. By all these ways, CCTV enhance public safety. Thank you.
Okay. From all you said, the CCTV is a necessity. It is something that we should have around. Is a positive technology that has come to us.
Yeah.
But with all of this, there are school of thoughts that assert that CCTV, by the time we have it everywhere, it will infringe on privacy rights. How do you respond to this?
Um, yes, the the theory or the impression is true that CCTV intercede or infringe into privacy, but there are some measures and etiquettes in which an installer have to put in place in order not to interfere into privacy. One of the measures an installer has to put in place is It has to be compliance with privacy law and regulation. When installing camera, you have to have that. It has to be comply with privacy law and regulation. And this law dictates the guideline in installation, placement of cameras, and data retentions and access control. What we mean by access control is that when you want to retrieve information, you retrieve information to authorized personnel, not that they are going to just be sharing CCTV footage to anyone. Another one is that the placement of camera has to be in line with rule and regulation. You don't place camera in where you undress yourself, like in the toilet or in the bedroom. So those are the ways those are the measures we have to put in place. Another one is that you have to you have to limited your recording into a specific purpose. If it is limited to watching our roads access or a passage, it has to be limited to such. Recording of cameras don't have to go beyond what you intended to aim to do, like seeing in social media, flying down. No, it has to be limited to a specific purpose. And then secondly, and thirdly, you have to apply transparency signage and awareness. Where you put CCTV cameras, you have to let that environment know that there is a CCTV watching or monitoring this environment. So anybody, for example, in the party, it happens a lot when you want to undress and you want to change your cap, you want to change your dress beside the vehicle in the party. So you have to let them be aware by putting a signage in those environments that okay, in this environment, this jurisdiction, CCTV camera is watching and monitoring this environment so that that person can decide what action he can do. So another thing is that there should be a public awareness on and education on CCTV that okay, it is not about uh, infringing to your privacy. It also serves as a what? As a safety element in our public environment. So those are the measures we have to put in place when doing installation. Thank you.
All right, you've said quite a lot. You've answered a lot of the questions I had concerns over. Well, we'll hold that thought
Okay.
there and then we'll go on a break. Please, guests, stay with us. We'll go for a break. When we come back, Good Morning Abuja will continue.
لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله.
May the peace and blessings of Allah be upon each and every one of us. It's another fantastic Friday evening, and you're welcome to NTA Channel 5 Abuja.
First of all, you train yourself, you educate yourself, then you educate your family, and then the community at large.
Fundamentals of Islam Live, showing 7:30 p.m. every Friday on NTA Channel 5 Abuja, the Unity Station. Join us.
محمد رسول الله.
Welcome back from that break. Our guest, the CEO, Raytech Energy Solutions, Abdurrahman Alawode, is still standing by. Can you hear me, Abdurrahman? So we're continuing
Yes, I
our
can hear you.
conversation. Are there any plans
Yes.
for future expansion or improvement of the CCTV to further enhance public safety?
Yes, there are plans for expansion of CCTV system for public safety. One of the plans is to increase camera coverage because the camera it has the length, the area of coverage to see the video or the pictures of the victim or what you want to see. So have a high resolution camera. So another expansion is to provide an artificial intelligence and machine learning in order to be integrated into the camera system so that real-time information will be given and act upon. So, so those are the ways. Another way is the mobile monitoring, whereby if you have a large event carrying on simultaneously, you have a mobile monitoring and alert, whereby you can view it. Those are the ways we can expand CCTV system for public security.
Thank you so much, Abdurrahman Alawode, for talking to us on
Thank
this
you.
very important topic, the role of CCTV in enhancing public safety.
Thank you very much, ma.
All right,
Thank you
it
for
was
having
nice
me.
having you on the. Okay, it was nice having you on the program. Now, good morning, Abuja.